Even as a boy, Bob felt the pull of music. He learned to play the guitar, his fingers dancing on the strings. He sang with a voice that hinted at the power within.
He yearned for something more than the rural life. He dreamt of a world where his music could be heard.
Robert Nesta Marley, born February 6, 1945, in a tiny village called 9 Miles, deep in the Jamaican countryside. His story began humbly, like a seed in fertile soil. His mother, Cedella Booker, a young woman. His father, Norval Marley, an older man, mostly absent. Life was tough, poverty a constant companion. Yet music filled the air. In his teens, Bob moved to Kingston, the bustling capital of Jamaica. The year was 1963. A trio of young men, full of dreams and raw talent, formed a band. They called themselves the Wailing Wailers, later shortened to the Wailers. Their music, a fusion of ska, rocksteady, and reggae, pulsed with the rhythms of Jamaica.
Their early songs, like Simmer Down and I'm Still Waiting, reflected the struggles of Trenchtown life. They sang about poverty, inequality, and the yearnings of the oppressed. Their music resonated with the youth, who found a voice in Bob's powerful lyrics.
The Wailers became local heroes, their music a soundtrack to the lives of ordinary Jamaicans. But their success wasn't immediate. They faced countless rejections, their music deemed too raw, too political. Yet, they persevered, driven by an unwavering belief in their message and their music. Their determination paid off when they met Lee Scratch Perry, a visionary producer who saw their potential. Under Perry's guidance, the Wailers' sound evolved. They incorporated elements of funk, soul, and rock, creating a unique and infectious blend that transcended genres. Their music became more sophisticated, their lyrics more profound. They were on the cusp of something big, something revolutionary. The early 1970s marked a turning point for Bob Marley and the Wailers. They signed with Island Records, a label that recognized their global potential. Their album Catch a Fire, 1973, their first for Island, introduced them to a wider audience.
Songs like Stir It Up and Concrete Jungle resonated with listeners worldwide. Bob's lyrics, infused with themes of social justice, love, and unity, transcended cultural boundaries. He sang about the struggles of the oppressed, the yearnings for freedom and equality.
Around this time, Bob's Rastafarian faith deepened, profoundly influencing his music and message. Rastafarianism, a spiritual movement that originated in Jamaica, emphasizes peace, love, and unity. It became central to Bob's identity, reflected in his lyrics, his dreadlocks, and his lifestyle. He became a voice for the voiceless, a symbol of hope for the oppressed. His music carried a message of resistance against injustice, a call for unity and love. He used his platform to advocate for social change, to inspire people to stand up for their rights. Bob Marley, the humble boy from 9 Miles, was becoming a global icon. Jamaica in the 1970s was a country on the edge. Political tensions simmered, often erupting into violence. The two main political parties, the People's National Party, PNP, and the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, were locked in a bitter struggle for power. Their rivalry often spilled onto the streets, dividing communities and fueling unrest.
He used his music to call for peace, to urge Jamaicans to unite against violence and oppression. His song War, with its powerful lyrics adapted from a speech by Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie I, became an anthem for peace and unity. The song's message resonated deeply in Jamaica and beyond, cementing Bob's status as a voice for the voiceless. However, his outspokenness and refusal to take sides made him a target.
Both political parties saw him as a threat, his message of unity undermining their attempts to consolidate power. Bob Marley, the man who preached peace and love, found himself facing the harsh realities of Jamaican politics.